because I don't have time for any bullshit. I really don't. I feel like 2025 is a year of change for me. 2025 is a year that I want to say yes to certain things, but I also want to say no to certain things as well. I'm 51. I will be 52 in a little less than a month. And I just think about how much time we really have in front of us. You know, how many years do I actually have left here on this earth to make the impact and live the life that I want to live? I don't know. I don't know how many years I have left going forward, but I want to be deliberate about how I want to live my life. And I feel like I don't have any more time to waste. So this is the year that I am saying yes to what I want and what I will not compromise on, because I don't have time for any bullshit. I really don't. You know, one of the key things that I want is freedom, because at this point in my life, I don't feel free. I feel very much kind of trapped, and like I haven't expanded my life, my thinking, my experiences in the way that I want to. Right now, with my current job, I work for an insurance company. And over the past year and a half that I've had this job, I don't find a lot of joy in it. I don't enjoy and I don't look forward to every day that I have to go sit in front of that computer and deal with the things that I deal with. You know, my job, I feel really out of sync with it, and I don't feel free. I feel very trapped. It's not going to allow me to live the life that I want to live. A lot of our jobs, it's not putting us in a position to win financially, to win in a way that fulfills us. I feel like we all know jobs that we have to work, we have to pay bills, put food on the table, take care of our families. And I feel like I'm living for my job. I'm living just so I could have a job, pay bills, and do all those things, but I'm not living for myself. I want to say yes to things that allow me to be creative. And this is one of the things that allows me that, making YouTube videos. I love actually making videos. I don't love all the stuff that goes along with the editing and everything, you know, but I do love the concepts and actually doing it. And I've resisted it for so long. I could have been, I don't, you know, I probably wouldn't even be working the job that I'm working if I had continued on the path that I started 12, 13 years ago, if I had been consistent. And that has killed me. The fact that I have not been consistent with this. I want to be creative. I want to make videos, and I want to show and develop my confidence and show my love of the things that are important to me, whether it's my family, my fitness, and my health. You know, I love fashion and my personal style. So this is a vehicle for me to be able to do that and to be able to share it, because I actually do love it in the result. When I see the videos, and you know, my editing has gotten better, and I've gotten better at coming up with concepts for videos, and just, you know, I feel like I actually kind of come alive when I'm in front of a camera, which is crazy to me because I'm more of a introvert in certain situations. I call it situational shyness, because if I don't know you, or I'm in places unfamiliar, I tend to kind of sit back and watch, and I don't necessarily engage. I'm not very verbose, talkative, that type of thing. But when I sit here in front of the camera, I guess because there's nobody else here but me, there's an ease that I have, and like I said, I just kind of feel comfortable being here, just talking, and I feel like I'm talking to you guys. I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like somebody's actually on the other end listening to what I have to say, and I appreciate that. So, being more creative. But there's been times when, I think my lack of consistency has come from me being unsure, not feeling confident in myself, feeling like my voice isn't one that would matter, that maybe what I have to say nobody really cares about. And I've come to a place in my life where I have said to myself that your voice matters, you matter, what you have to say matters, and share it, because I don't think I'm the only person. I know I'm not the only person that feels this way. I know I'm not. So me sharing and talking to you guys is a way for me to connect with you, but also I'm hopeful that seeing me go through the process will stimulate you to want to do the same thing, if that's a desire that you have. And it's not just for being on YouTube or creating content, for whatever it is in your life that you want to do. So, I've dealt with that uncertainty, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. So in order to not feel that way, I have to fight through those feelings. So I'm saying no to all those negative thoughts, to those words and sentences and paragraphs and all that in my head that's telling me that I can't. And I'm saying yes to all the positive and affirming that I'm worthy, that I'm capable. So yes to that good stuff, no to all the negativity. I want to say yes to my developing my personal style. I've always loved fashion, but I feel like I've only really, I don't know, had the space to really delve further into it over the past couple of years. And I'm like, I love clothes. I love to look put together and nice. But I feel like as I've gotten older, my confidence has increased in the way that I want to present myself. And I don't have those thoughts of, oh, I don't need to wear this because you're not, where are you going? Why are you dressed like that? This is not the occasion. Why are you dressed up? But I'm like, your clothes are made to be worn. And I know I feel good when I look good. When my outfits are put together, I I really like come alive. I feel my best when my makeup's done, my hair is done, all that. And my outfit is fire. I feel like fire. I feel like I light up the room. And I don't care about those thoughts anymore. They're saying, why are you dressed like that? Where are you going? Because I actually projected that on, my honey before, and I'm like, what? I'm projecting my thoughts about dressing up and everything on him. And I'm thinking, shoot, he has the right mindset. Wear your clothes, look good. And he's fine too. Okay. There's no lie. So, I'm taking the same mindset that I want to wear my clothes, and I'm on Pinterest and I'm on, Instagram, looking at outfits, and I'm like, really feel like I'm coming into my own, feeling like I'm discovering my style. My style is ever evolving. What I liked 2 or 3 years ago, they, like, oh, well, I don't think I'm not in that phase anymore. Specifically right now, I'm in the comfort phase. Now, I like things to fit and feel comfortable, and I don't want to be restricted. I don't want anything constricting me. I don't want stuff like super tight. And I find that you don't have to dress that way in order to look good. I've never dressed that way, really. That's never been my vibe. But I have found some of the most dope inspiration, and the clothes are a little oversized, a little bagginess here, a little juxtaposition of something that may fit a little bit closer on top or bottom, and then looser on top or bottom, depending on how you do it. But I've really enjoyed the creativity of developing my personal style, and it's evolving, and I love it. So I'm saying yes to anything that makes me feel good as far as my clothes are concerned. I don't care if it's something big and oversized, some sneakers. I still wear heels and all those things. And I'm saying yes to my personal style, and I don't give a damn where I'm going. I'm going to dress the way I want to dress. I'm going to look the way I want to look because I want to feel good, and I'm not going to let anybody, or it really nobody said anything to me, but I'm gonna dress the way I want to dress, and that's just the way it is. I'm developing my personal style, and I'm going to share that with you guys too. And you're going to get to see me evolve in the things that I am attracted to, and that I was like, oh, I love that. Oh, I don't love that. Things that look good on me, on my body, because I'm 5'2". I'm a little top heavy, and more narrow in the hips and everything. So finding outfits and looks that complement my physique, my height, are very important to me because I want to maximize the way I look. I want to look my best and feel my best. So, next thing, fitness. I've always been very active. For a few years right after college, I wasn't very active, but I got back, started back running and everything. But as I've gotten older, my body is changing. I'm going through perimenopausal symptoms. My cycle has stopped for 6 months, and then it started again, stopped for 6 months. I'm thinking I'm about to be in full blown menopause, and then my cycle comes back again, which pisses me off. But you know what? It is what it is. But my body has changed, and I have picked up weight like over the last probably year and a half. And I do attribute my job to this because it's a sedentary job. However, it's not just the sedentary aspect of it, it's also the fact that I feel a level of stress that I didn't feel before. I feel like my job I feel like my job has contributed to my weight gain. But I've gained like 20 pounds over the past year and a half. And I was already in the process of trying to lose weight. And then I add 20 pounds on top of that, which is like, damn. And it's hard to lose weight. It is hard. It's so difficult, but it's not impossible. So 2025 is my year to say yes to finally sticking with a fitness routine that is sustainable, not just I'm not doing these challenges to, for 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever. I want to do something that I can do for the rest of my life. I want to have a certain level of mobility. I want to be able to walk up and down stairs and do long walks and hikes and, the things, we take just mobility for granted. We really do, and, I want to be able to have a certain level of strength to be able to just move stuff around my house and, whatever I may need and whatever I don't even know that I may need my strength for. I want to have that. So I started back in September, and I have been fairly consistent over the past 4 months. And I have seen changes in my body. I haven't lost a lot of weight in terms of the number on the scale, but the inches, that's where the good stuff is. So I came up with what I call the body plan, and I got my calorie deficit that I need to be in. I have a weight a strength training routine that I started off doing for like 12 weeks, and now I've transitioned into another one. Similar movements, just adding and taking away certain exercises, but my focus is really on developing my strength, getting stronger, building muscle, and that requires strength training. So I strength train 4 times a week, and 2 days are lower body, 2 days are upper body, and then I do at least 10,000 steps per day. So on the days that I weight train, I still get my 10,000 steps in, and then on the days when I'm not training, I still get my steps in. And that is working for me. It has allowed me to be consistent because I actually have a plan. And I go to the gym on Saturday and Sunday to start my week off, which has really been helpful in helping me maintain and be consistent. Everything is about consistency with this. So I'm saying yes to anything that is going to help me to get in the shape that I want to get in, to lose the weight that I want to lose, to keep my strength, to keep my mobility, and anything that interferes with that, I say no to. So this is a year of saying yes to anything and everything that I am able to, that's going to allow me to be able to live the kind of life that I want to live, look the way that I want to live, feel that a way that I want to live. 2025 is the year of change. I was reading my Bible. I was reading my Bible app, and one of the scriptures, I can't remember the scripture, but I wrote down. It was asking a question. In regard to the scripture or whatever. Like I said, I can't remember the scripture, but I did write down. I didn't write down the scripture, but I wrote down what it asked, and so it had something to do with loving your enemies. And in this political climate, we all know how polarizing that can be. But it said this. It says, "You may not have enemies, but is there anyone in your life that you struggle to love?" And the first thing that I thought of, was like me. I didn't think of anybody else. I thought of me. And not that I think of myself as an enemy, but I feel like I have struggled to really embrace and love Shannon and who she is, and who she's becoming, and who she's evolving into. So when I saw that, when I read that, and that came to me, it was a catalyst for me to be like, this has got to change. So that's why 2025 is a year of change. That's why 2025 is a year of change. That's why I'm saying yes to certain things in 2025, and I'm saying no to things that do not serve me, things that make me feel like I am struggling to love myself. So come along with me, come along for the journey. I'm going to be, it's going to be a fight. I'm going to be doing my best to be consistent with this, because I have goals that I want to achieve in terms of my YouTube channel, because there's a certain life that I'm wanting, and I want to have a certain level of independence, and I feel like this is a way for that to happen, but I have to put in the work. It's not impossible, but it will be work. And so hang out with me. listen to me chatter and, share everything that I'm going through, because there's some changes that are already on the horizon, and some changes that I'm sure that I don't even know that are coming, but are going to be good changes. The things that are going to serve me, things that are going to be good for me, my mental health, my physical health. So we're going to talk about fitness, going to take you along with me, when I'm, doing my thing at the gym, show you how I'm progressing in that. Obviously, you're going to see me develop in my creativity, my YouTube channel, and my presence on social media, as far as, displaying all the things that I love to talk about, getting my channel to be monetized, because that is a big thing. I plan on being monetized this year. And if I have anything to do with it, it's not even going to be by the end of the year that I'm going to be monetized. I'm going to get that 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to get that 4,000 watch hours, and I'm going to be monetized, I'm going to say, by the summer, by June or July. I'm speaking that into existence, Lord. So watch me, make that happen. Follow me as I do my fashion and personal style content. I can't wait to share that with you guys. I love to thrift. I got some outfits that I cannot wait to put together to show you guys. I'm excited. This is an exciting time. And I hope that what I am doing is an example of what is possible, and can, I really want to be an inspiration to others who are struggling, because there are people who have inspired me, and I want to be able to do the same for you guys. I want to pay it forward, and then, when you get your success and you pay it forward and you share with others. So, I appreciate you listening to me yap, as my son calls it, yapping. I'm a yapper on camera. In real life, I'm a little quiet. But thank you for listening to me yap for a little bit. So like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay. All right. Bye. Peace.